What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Wisdom Girl and Wise Women show. It's your girl, Wisdom Girl, aka Karma Milton. This is.
Hey, everybody. I'm Wise Woman Leslie Christie.
And today for show number 95.
Woo! 95 and 95. Okay.
For show number 95, I don't know why my voice is so high. For show number 95, we are going to be talking about musicians in the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
So, you want to start?
No.
Oh, okay. So, Happy History Month, y'all.
Happy Black History Month.
So, you guys already know we celebrate Black History all year.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we're going to give February the respect and honor it rightfully deserves.
Mm-hmm.
So, we begin our month-long celebration with musicians in the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
In this segment, we're going to explore the profound impact that artists and their music had on the fight for racial equality. And we're going to dive into stories of musicians who not only provided the soundtrack for change,
Mm-hmm.
but also stood on the front lines of the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share, tag, and promote this show because it really helps us out. So
Please
let's get
do
into
it. All right. So our first artist that we want to highlight is none other than Miss Nina Simone. Miss Nina Simone. Nina Simone, her life dates, if I can call it that, 1933 through 2003, and she is known as the High Priest of Soul. High Priestess of Soul. Now, interestingly enough, she was born Eunice Kathleen Wayman. Eunice Kathleen Wayman. I didn't know that.
Where does Simone come from?
Who knows? They usually give you stage names in order to promote you better. So if you have like this common name or a name that doesn't really have a ring, they're going to change your name in, the entertainment industry. So anyway, Nina Simone was a classically trained pianist who became a pianist, yeah, who became, I'm trying to do two things at one time, y'all. So y'all forgive me. Okay, here we go. She became a singer-songwriter, arranger, and a civil rights activist. And her music spanned a broad range of musical styles, including classical and jazz and blues, folk, R&B, even gospel. Who would have known? And pop. So she was, all over the place. Miss Nina, go on, girl. Simone's involvement in the civil rights movement intensified after the 1963 assassination of Medgar Evers and the Birmingham church bombing. And she wrote this song. Now,
that's crazy. We're learning
since we are really, since this is a G, show, I can't say the name, but it was like Mississippi. Darn it. Yeah. Mississippi, darn it. But that's not the real name of it. So you go ahead and Google Miss Nina with Mississippi in it and you'll get it. You'll get the real name. But anyway, so this song was in response to, what was going on, to those events. And that song, because of how powerful it was, because of the lyrics, it was banned in a lot of southern states. Now, this song was talking about, she's tired of all the things that were going on. She's tired of the killing, the lynching. She's tired,
Period.
She just kind of went in through song. And then she was like, Mississippi, darn it. Like, and she said, and I mean what I said. She was fierce. She was fierce. So other notable civil rights themed songs by Simone, which you probably heard of, was For Women, Strange Fruit. Y'all need to Google that song, Strange Fruit.
And Young, Gifted,
and
Black.
To be young, gifted, and black. Okay, that's all we got for you. And so those songs really resonated deeply within the African American community, turning into a rallying cry for Black people and resistance. By the way, we would play the songs, but then our shows would be, you know, taken down because we don't have what do you call it? We don't have the rights to those songs. We can't show it. So anyway,
another one of my favorites, Sam Cooke, y'all.
Mr. Sam Cooke.
So we have Sam Cooke, the King of Soul.
King of Soul.
Sam Cooke, born in 1931 to 1964. Sam Cooke is often considered the King of Soul for his distinctive vocal abilities.
No, he could sing. He could sing.
He could sing.
Yeah.
An influence on the modern world of music.
Yeah.
Cooke's most notable contribution to the civil rights movement is his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come." I was born by the river in a little tin. You don't know the lyrics. I'm very, very.
No, I can piggyback on you.
I'm a little disappointed.
Okay, she always get me, y'all.
It has heralded as one of the most important songs of the civil rights era.
Yeah,
this song, released posthumously, became an anthem for the civil rights movement. I did not know. I thought it was "We Shall Overcome."
That came later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Addressing civil rights and racial injustice, Cooke's voice in this song isn't just singing; it's a yearning for justice and equality.
Yeah, for sure. You know, his song, "A Change Is Gonna Come," was featured in so many different movies, particularly in the Malcolm X movie that Spike Lee did and other movies. I mean, people sing that song, you know, all the time, because it's just, you know, it's so powerful. It's just powerful. Shout out to Sunday's Best, Sister D.A.T. Carroll, who is joining us in the chat.
Ooh, this is my another favorite.
All right, you want to take the next one?
Mahalia Jackson, y'all. Ooh.
Yeah, Miss Mahalia.
Woo.
She is the bombdiggity.com.
Man. Mahalia Jackson, she brought gospel into the civil rights conversation.
She really did. She really did. I'm on my way
to Canaan land.
To Canaan land.
When you know the lyrics, get
my way.
Oh, the Canaan.
See, I know it. Try to play me.
Okay. Mahalia Jackson, born 1911. Ooh, she lived a long life. 1911.
Well, she died in her 60s, so.
Oh, you know I can't do math right now.
Yeah, I know.
To 1972, Mahalia Jackson, known as the Queen of Gospel, was not only a musical star, but also an active supporter of the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
She often performed at civil rights events at the request of her close friend, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You told me that.
Yeah.
Mahalia sang at the March on Washington in 1963, performing How I Got Over. And I've Been Buked. And I've Been
Wait,
scorned.
Y'all saw how she just cut me off when I was trying to sing the song? It's okay.
Yes, I did. She often sang before Dr. King's speeches.
She did.
And her performance at the March on Washington was nothing short of historic.
Absolutely.
Period. Mahalia's powerful gospel voice offered both spiritual upliftment and emotional strength to the movement. She was a moral and financial supporter of the movement.
You know what's so interesting about Mahalia? Not only was she there, you know, a gospel singer, always where Dr. King needed her to be, she financially supported, which tells you that she was really making money back then. There's a biopic or a document. It's not a documentary. It's a biopic. You know, where Mahalia. Is it called Mahalia?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the star? Who's
Danielle Brooks.
Black
Blade.
That's what. Ding! Light bulb went on. Yeah, she played that. What? Y'all gotta see Mahalia, starring Danielle Brooks. Fabulous movie, and you'll learn so much about Mahalia Jackson. I mean, I learned a lot from watching that movie. But the interesting thing is that she was really making money, but she did not have an easy life. She had a hard life, as all these people we're mentioning today, but yet they still stayed the path. They still continued in the struggle. They still, because the rights of African Americans or Black people, as we were referenced back then, was more important to them than their careers. And that says a lot, because these days, let me tell you something, we don't even understand.
Yeah, back in the days, life was lifing.
Life was lifing back in the day. Absolutely. All right. So shout out to Miss Mahalia Jackson. I don't know why I want to call her Halia. Maybe that was her nickname back in the day.
Do not.
Hey, Halia.
Do not get me that. Do not.
All right. Let's move on. So, powerful man. This one right here, another powerful, influential man. I think he died last year or 2 years ago. I forgot to put the date, the death date. But anyway, we're talking about none other than Mr. Harry Belafonte. For nothing else, man, he got the flyest name in all of the civil rights.
Facts.
Harry Belafonte. What's your name? My name is Harry Belafonte. I mean, think about it. How anyway.
My name's Harry Belafonte.
That's a fly name. Well, he was mixed. Even though you know what they say about mixed races, if you have a little black and you, anyway, that's a whole different show.
Yeah, that used to be illegal back in the day. People had to run.
No, but they said if you have like 1/16 of black, or black blood, what is that?
What is black blood? I thought your blood was
African American. Anyway, totally off topic, but
I'm pretty sure your blood is red.
All that to say, Belafonte is not a slave name. So that's when. So he has Cuban, I think Cuban.
Oh yeah.
Cuban roots. Anyway, so Mr. Harry Belafonte, born 1927. I believe it was last year. Y'all tell me in the chat what year was it when he passed away, because I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. But anyway, he was a singer, an actor, a social activist. And one of his most significant contributions to the civil rights movement was his role in organizing the entertainment industry in support of the movement. And a lot of times you can see, if you watch clips of the movement, the marches, the different gatherings and stuff, you'll see Harry Belafonte right there. And so Belafonte helped to organize the March on Washington in 1963. And he also was a confidant of Dr. King. Dr. King has some. Oh gosh, that's the wrong subject.
I know. I think I'm gonna watch that now.
But Dr. King has some serious people around him and in his circle. But anyway, so he used his celebrity, because he was a big musician back then. And he used all his life, actually. He used his celebrity to draw attention to the struggle, and was instrumental in raising funds for the movement. And so, a close friend, of course, of Dr. King, Belafonte's activism went hand in hand with his artistry. And so Belafonte's calypso-infused music brought a unique sound to the movement. And everybody loved hearing him sing what? Dale. Anyway. So yeah, Mr. Belafonte, amazing. His daughter is acting and doing all kinds.
His daughter's still alive?
Sherry Belafonte, yeah, amazing. Yep. April 25th, 2023. Thank you, Raven.
Rest in peace.
That's when last year, April 25th, 2020.
Rest in peace.
2023. Yep. Wow, Mr. Belafonte, he was a fly dude.
Aren't you married?
What, I can't say somebody's fly? Well, everybody else is ugly because I'm married? Child.
Yes.
Y'all married people in the chat.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Tell her that's not how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Please school her.
I'm pretty
she's
sure
still
that's how it
young.
works.
She don't know. She don't understand. Anyway, go on to your... Oh, no, before your girl.
You do this one because I need to get to my girl.
Okay, all right. So, interestingly enough, not only were African Americans involved in the movement, which we all know, but I'm talking about not only African American musicians. So, Bob Dylan, who's still alive, still singing, born 1941, even though he was not African American, he played a significant role in the civil rights movement, right? Through his powerful protest songs. And we already learned that that Sam Cooke wrote music based on his music, right? So one of the protest songs.
Did Sam Cooke come out first? I'm pretty sure he was born first.
Oh goodness. Okay. But anyway, one of the protest songs that he wrote was "Blowing in the Wind." The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Stevie Wonder redid that. A lot of people redid that. But anyway, "Blowing in the Wind" and "The Times They Are Changing." Now I can't sing that because I don't know that one. But anyway, they became anthems for civil rights and anti-war protests. So he was really involved in civil rights. I mean, just like all across the board. So Dylan performed at the 1963 March on Washington as well. And he showcased his solidarity, just made up a word, with the movement. He made a substantial impact in the civil rights movement, and his poetic lyrics, they captured the spirit of the times, questioning and challenging the status quo. So big ups to Mr. Dylan for doing the work, for, understanding that, skin color should not be a barrier to rights. And so there's plenty of people like him, but thank God he was one of the few musicians who are not African American or African, whatever, who helped the movement. All right. Go on, because I know you just can't wait to get to this one. Child, she's just over here. Just go ahead. Girl, go ahead.
It's Miss Aretha Franklin, y'all.
Miss Aretha.
And
y'all, I didn't know that. Anyway, I didn't know the thing was still scrolling. But that's all right. It works.
Okay. Aretha Franklin, born 1942 to 2018. Man, I was really pissed about that. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
But Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, used her powerful voice in support of the civil rights. Her songs reflected the struggles and the hopes of the African American community during this period.
Yeah.
Franklin provided financial support for civil rights groups and was an advocate for racial equality. In her music, such as R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me, R-E-S-P-C-T, take care of TCB. Suck it to me. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
It became symbolic.
We can't play the music,
of the broader social changes occurring in America. Aretha Franklin used her voice in more ways than one. Her songs echoed the sentiments of the movement with inspiration and empowerment.
Yeah.
As it should.
Yeah. She was really on the front line.
Think about what
I mean, I mean, you can
focus. Yeah, I'm singing in background.
Oh, okay. Background. You throw me off. But she was really a part of the movement. I mean, in a big way. Just as Mahalia was. These man.
I'm telling you,
we got some good people, y'all.
Most of these people are females too. Give us our flowers.
Well, you know what?
Give us our flowers.
Hold up. Because most of the people in Jesus' day who supported him financially
were females.
I'm trying to tell y'all, God looked at the man and said, oops, I made a little mistake here and there. It ain't quite as my best. Let me pull the female out of him.
I mean,
don't y'all gonna say in the Bible says, because the Bible don't say that. That's just my take on it. But anyhow.
Okay.
All right. You want to take this one? Because all right, you wanted the last one, or you want all right, I'm gonna let you take the last one.
Next. James Brown.
I thought you was good.
What's the last one? You take this one then.
All right. Mr. James Brown, y'all. Come on. Mr. James Brown. Ain't nobody Anyway, can't nobody do it like him. So again, then there's James Brown, 1933 to 2006. I cannot believe it's been that long.
I mean, I know it's not funny, but like,
was it really 2006? Can somebody fact check me? I feel like maybe
do not use Google.
Maybe it was 2016. That seems like a long time ago.
It was 2006. So 2016 was.
Well, anyway, Raven, do me a favor, fact check me on James Brown's date, his death year, because that seems like a long time ago. I'm pretty sure
it was 2006 because 2016 was a little bit depressing.
Well, what does that have to do with it?
It might have been.
Anyway, his song "Say It Loud," I'm black and I'm hold it. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Hey, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Okay, because you couldn't understand a word he was saying when he was talking to the band. Not a word. Anyway, so his song "Say It Loud," I'm black and I'm proud.
You said black.
Yeah, I did. It was a bold statement of empowerment and pride. He was known as the godfather of soul, and his music often reflected the socio-political changes occurring in the United States. So all his music, a lot of his music had to do with socio-political ideologies. His 1968 anthem, "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud," was a powerful and bold statement of self-assertion, empowerment, and pride for African Americans. I even remember the album cover because, my dad had the album cover, so I remember it. We used to wear that thing out. So Mr. Brown's music and his stance during this period helped to raise awareness about the struggles and aspirations of the Black community. And Brown's music was a direct reflection of the changing attitudes. What happened?
I'm confused. I don't know.
The African American community. What happened?
You glitched.
I did?
That's not, it's a...
I don't know. Anyway, high five. Praise God to Mr. James Brown.
Oh, he died in 2016.
Okay, 2016. I thought it looked weird. Like 2006. That can't be right. Thank you, Sister Ray. You know what? I love her. She always got me.
Bring back James Brown.
Christmas Day. Wow. Christmas Day.
We lost too many people on Christmas. It's always the holidays.
Wow,
man.
Wow.
We lost our favorite Golden Girl.
On Christmas Day?
Around that time.
Wow. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. James Brown. I forgot the slide. Oh, go back. Oh man, I'm messing up, y'all. All right. Yes, well, we're here right now, so sorry.
We all know who that is.
Okay, I just had to do that. Y'all know I'm like the president of the Stevie Wonder fan club. Anyway. And she's the vice president. Okay. We got it bad. It's a shame. It's really a shame. But anyway, go ahead. Okay. Oh, that's you got it bad. Yeah. That was a song.
I'm singing Usher. What are you singing?
I'm singing Stevie. Why you?
I'm singing Usher.
Usher is not invited in this conversation. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Back on out, Usher.
Anyway, you do your boy.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Last but not least, we got Stevie Wonder.
Stevie.
Born 1950, a pivotal figure in the 1980s. Stevie Wonder campaigned. I'm slow.
No, you're not.
Campaigned for the creation of Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a national holiday. As should.
Sorry.
His 1980 song "Happy Birthday" was part of this campaign, helping to popularize this cause. Wonder's activism in this regard was successful, with Martin Luther King Jr. Day being signed into law in 1983.
Wow.
His campaign to establish Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a national holiday was instrumental.
Yeah.
As it should.
Mm-hmm.
The song "Happy Birthday" was a key part. I feel like you did this on purpose.
What?
A key part,
like a song in the key of life.
Okay. Key part of this campaign Wonder's efforts remind us that the fight for civil rights often intersects with the world of music in powerful ways, as it should.
That is true. That is true. Don't worry about that part. That is true. You know, he even though we're highlighting the song and his participation in making the King's birthday a holiday, his music too was very socio-political. And really was music that kind of tapped into all the things that were going on during that time. And he was very young at that time.
He wasn't that young. He was
well, he was young.
He wasn't that young. He was pretty young.
Well, he was born after most of these people we mentioned. Like, he's kind of the youngest or one of the youngest in the group. You know, he wasn't like a kid, but he was young in comparison is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But you know, he was very involved, and it's just interesting. You know, here's a man who was born. He wasn't born blind, but blind from a baby, and yet knew that something had to happen, and there were things that were going on that were not right, and he couldn't see it. You know, he didn't really experience it because he didn't know color, because he couldn't see, but yet his soul could touch it, you know, and he could hear the unfairness of the people and the cries of the people, you know, and he did his work, and he did his job. And I think that's absolutely amazing. To this day, I'm still amazed that he wrote that song for MLK. I just recently found that out. I tell everybody I know every time. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Funny story. That used to be sung every year on every Black person, every African American's birthday. That used to be sung all the time. Now there's a new song that replaced it.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is the beginning of our celebration of Black History Month.
Yeah.
Do you remember what next week's show is?
I thought it was
Black people
who made an impact on
Black people who were forgotten, or
something around those lines.
Yeah. Something around those. And it's part 1. We're doing 2 parts. So it's part 1. But what it is, we're gonna highlight and talk about people who most people don't even know about or didn't even understand. We get laughed at. I mean, didn't even understand. Yeah,
you may know.
This is a weird day for us.
You may know who they are, but you may not know what they did.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, absolutely. We want to make an announcement that beginning the 3rd Saturday in February, we're gonna have a time change
to 3 o'clock.
To 3
o'clock, yeah.
3 o'clock, yes. So the time instead of 2 is going to be at 3, because Wisdom Girl has a busy schedule. So we have to accommodate.
It's not my fault I'm so successful.
But we're going to start at 3 instead of 2. But we hope that you can still join us and be a part of what we're trying to do here. Again, this is the month of February, and we want to do something different, but necessary, and that is talk about Black history, African Americans, and the contributions that our people have made to society.
Well, my turn. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye, everybody.